Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So guys, the time has come. The time has come to see a Rook doing 10 billions damage in Vortex. Yeah. So, before checking this team, we are going to look over the league ranking, and league ranking was ending yesterday, and on yesterday buff we still had the enlightenment week, phase 6 with plus 40% enlightenment, and the whalest Rook from server 32 was doing 9.2 billions damage, which is huge. And he was using this setup, incredible. So with Reta and Jonas supports, it seems he was doing this damage. But this is not something that I want you to show right now. I want to jump on today's damage, because our guy that yesterday with the enlightenment bonus did 8 point something. Let me check. So it's this guy over here, 8.6 billions damage. Imagine this guy did 600 millions more. Now our guy from here in a different week with a different buff is doing 10.3, so he jumped 1.7 billions damage. And the weekly buff right now, if it's phase 7 and we're having melee damage increased by 35%. So yeah, I translated, the boss takes 35% more damage from melee characters. But the question is, what happened? How this guy with corrosion jumped from 8.6 to 10.3 with a increase of 1.7 billions damage? And if we are going to check the gear, kind of the same. So gear on Rook is with the new set. Now this is a new set published in season 4, and let's have a look on it. So what it does: attack plus 20%, critical hit rate 10%. Every 10 seconds after the start of the battle, the wearer will randomly gain one of the following effects: 4% attack increase, 8% grievous wounds increase, I think because of this one, 8% grievous wounds increase. I think it influences the corrosion on the target, or 4% elemental damage increase. Each effect can be obtained up to 3 times, so it can stack. So 12% attack, 24% wounds increase, and yeah. So because of this set, Rook in season 4 is able to do 10 billions, and I'm sure that guys, we're in like day 30, 31, 32, somewhere around that, and I'm sure these guys are not having full elemental affinity in these days. So what could happen between I think in both phases, either 6 and 7, Rook and corrosion should not be influenced. So in phase 6 we had enlightenment plus 40%. Now we're having melee damage increased. Why the corrosion team is doing 1.7 billions from a day to another when the vortex buff changed? So why from where it comes that big increase? He was using the same sets. So if we are checking Rook, this new set, and also precise carnage gloves, and if I'm going back on the league ranking, as you can see, the same set, the same stats: plus 2.8 attack, 91 crit rate, 379 8.8 attack with precise carnage gloves, and that set 8.6, and then with the same stats he did 10.3 just because. Now my question is Rook becoming a melee? Is it influenced by the melee buff from the vortex? I don't think so. There could be another explanation. Maybe he's now having access to tier 7 Physiocore. Tier 7, this is damage increase, so plus 8% damage increase, 16, 24 and so on and so forth, with a maximum of plus 40% in damage increase, with some extra 25% because of his inspirations. So I can explain why the next guy, so the Dauntless guy is doing 9.3 using the Dauntless team 9.3, and previously in the league ranking one day before this he was doing 7.3. So he jumped 2 billions, but it's Dauntless and they are doing melee damage. Yeah, and what's curious is that I don't see in the ranking from today, I don't see the Ice Blast anymore. Now on the league ranking we had another buff, but we got matched against other servers, and most probably the Ice Blast players that we saw in the previous video for previous Vortex updates are not playing. But yeah, I didn't manage to find Ice Blast that is doing more than 6 billions damage. So if I'm trying to find something, 7 billions, Steel Corrosion 6.6, Steel Corrosion 6.3, 6.3, this is the first guy, and he's having inspiration for Fred Gonda, so quite whalish as well. I don't think we can get more than this, but yeah, I don't understand from where this guy jumped with 1.7 billions damage. Guys, if you know, let me know in the comments. Now he's using the same setup. He didn't switch, he didn't got rid of Chrysos and switch to Jorn, which the other guys are using. So this guy is using. So I don't understand from where is that jump. Let's watch again the composition. So the new set that I presented you, precise carnage gloves. Now I dubbed the damage, the melee damage comes from Whisk. The damage, the 1.7 billions comes from Whisk. I dubbed about it. Now Whisk is having, we presented already in a previous video this item, increasing attack 3 times, 3%, stacking 8 times. But this one, this is a new one. Give me a moment, I'm gonna translate it again. This one is when the wearer gains a buff, they permanently gain 1 stack of bloodlust cursed, which can stack up 20 times, and bloodlust cursed is attack 1%, so 20% more attack. A new chest added in season 4, and this item, the guy from the league ranking was wearing this this item. So yeah, let's jump there to show you the same set and that item. Now we can see this set over here, and I'm gonna show you how a full mythic Rook is looking. So this guy with the set and precise carnage, and if I'm going down, I think I can find the Rook. This one is still using the same set, 8.4, same set on this guy, 7.7, the same set, 6, still the same set, 5.5. This is Ice Blast. Ice Blast. So what is happening? Why Ice Blast is doing 5.5 billion damage in a melee week? It makes no sense for me. Maybe the buff is bugged or something. And this guy, oh, the same set. I'm trying to find the reasons why there is so big gap between this guy, for example, with Inspiration 5 team, and also Reta that is doing 3.9 billions, and the others that are doing 10, the other guy that is doing 10 billions. So what is this guy, what does this guy know and those the others do not? Hello guys, I found this guy 5.5 billions, full team Inspiration 5, Reta Inspiration 2, which is a big boost. His full mythics on Rook, and you can see that he's having better stats than the first guy, and he's using full mythics and he's doing half of the damage. So yeah, these are the updates, guys. I don't know if it's healthy for the game, what is happening with Rook and these big numbers, but yeah, we'll keep you posted with what is happening here, guys. What can I say more than this? I hope you enjoyed the news of what is happening on the Vortex and on the Chinese server, and let me know in the comments if you think that these are good news, seeing Rook doing this or not. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.